You can safely remove your microwave oven's control panel in less than 5 minutes. Please see microwavedisplay.com for important safety and disassembly information, as well as service manuals covering many brands and models. The first step is to make sure you've unplugged the microwave from the wall. This is a Sharp R1405, 1406 type, but most brands of over-the-range microwaves are very similar. There's a grill ring across the top, held in place by screws or clips or both. A Phillips screwdriver will usually do the job, but a special bit might be needed. If yours is a countertop type, it won't have the grill ring across the top. Instead, you'll have to remove the outer cover that wraps around the top and sides of the microwave. And the screw that holds the control panel in place will be behind the control panel. So we'll proceed to remove the hood exhaust grill. In this case, they're standard Phillips screws. We'll remove each of those. If the screw doesn't pop out of the plastic in the grill, you can use a magnet to pull it out, but it's not critical as long as it gets out of the metal and you don't drop it inside the microwave or lose track of it. Usually they're fairly long screws. In this case, I'm trying different bits to see if I can find one that's magnetized well enough to pull it out, but when I find I don't, I just proceed because it hasn't fallen out. Now you lift the grill either up and out or out and up. And that reveals the screw that holds on the control panel. We'll remove that screw. And now the only thing holding the control panel assembly in place are some plastic clips. The next step is to carefully lift up and out to loosen the control panel. Swing it forward slightly. Now we take a closer look. We'll push this ribbon cable down out of the way so we can see a little bit more clearly. Many connectors will have a locking hood or a locking pin, so what we do is put one finger behind it and squeeze with the thumb and forefinger to release the lock and pull it forward. Many ovens will also have a plastic mounting tab that holds the control panel assembly in place on the chassis. You have to be careful we don't break that. So in this case, what we do is we pull out slightly, twist it clockwise, and lift up. As long as you're aware of it, it's pretty easy to deal with it, but if you're not careful, you might break it. Now we have much more slack to deal with. The two connectors I'm pointing out here can be switched around or they can be reversed, so it's important to mark those so they get back in the right place upon reassembly. Always gently wiggle and pull the connectors to prevent any damage to the board or the relays, etc. If a connector resists a gentle pull, it may have a locking tab. Be sure to look for that. We have two connectors left. They're both locking type, so we'll squeeze between the thumb and forefinger to loosen them, lift them up. And now the control panel assembly is free from the microwave. No further disassembly is required. It's ready to pack for shipping in under 5 minutes. If you need more assistance, visit microwavedisplay.com and use Control F or Command F to search for your model number, or feel free to email or call.